Hello, welcome to Tama Hollow, and welcome to day 6 in this series on Bandai's Magical Witches. I'm filming this update earlier than normal, and I was a little worried that I wouldn't be able to really give you guys much to look at, but as it turns out, early this morning, these guys grew again. And it looks like we need to clean the screens, and on the Baluluna, it looks like they're sick, so I need to medicate them because I haven't really cared for them yet this morning. So you guys are going to see what it's like when I take care of them in the mornings, because I have an event later today with family, so I won't be able to film then. Alright, so let's check out their stats. That is not how to do that. There we go. Okay, so we're day 6. Need fed. Need some things to make us happy, and they are now actually at equal magic points, 16 of 16, which is interesting. Okay, so she's full. There we go. Unfortunately for this portion of the clip, I can't really use the original audio because I was interrupted so many times. So we're doing a voiceover because I didn't want you guys to miss this portion of the action. In this instance, I'm attempting to get Luna to give Rue a white mushroom, and instead she chooses to curse him with a curse that I had never seen before. The curse is called Cursed Cutlery, and it forces Rue to continuously eat until he reaches the maximum weight of 99 pounds. At that time, as you guys are about to see, he transforms into this adorable little blob. So I wanted to keep this part of the clip in so you guys could see what that looks like. The next portion of the clip, we're going to go back to having the original audio of me explaining what happened. So I then went through the options of cures that both devices have, and I don't seem to have any of the cures that would help, because I need a set of scales to help with this particular curse, or I need a special item that reduces the witch back to their ideal weight. I also don't have that special item. I'm gonna look it back up and let you guys know which one it is. It's the balloon, and I can't manufacture a balloon at this time because it would require me to have access to an item that only the Aquary or the Earthland Witch can either collect or manufacture. So what I did, and you guys just watched it work, was, and this is gonna sound horrible, but I fed our Eneruge his own poop, because that makes him poop until he reaches 1 pound. And after doing that, I have now used the crow feather to make him stop pooping now that he has reached a less than obese weight, because now I can start reducing his weight by the more normal means of having him craft potions. So if we look here, we can see that they are now called demons rather than witches, and you can see that these two symbols on each of the devices is now highlighted. I believe that this is the last form that we're going to be able to unlock for them at this time, because I don't yet have the other 2 devices, and I believe the other forms are dependent upon having at least 3 devices with those devices interacting with each other. I, however, have never played one of these for long enough to know what the end game looks like. So if you've played with any virtual pets, you know that typically at some point the virtual pet leaves you. With Tamagotchis, they either die or they go back to Tama Planet. Going back to Tama Planet is considered the good ending. Having them die is considered the bad ending, and that's for most devices. The Tamagotchi is slightly different. So in this situation, I believe what happens is either they die from neglect, or they leave you to go back to Witchelny, which is where they're from, and to go back to magic school, or just to rejoin their clans. I'm not 100% sure on that one. I'm not sure how long that's going to take, so it'll be a bit of an experiment as we go along. But let's go ahead and see if we can get them to interact again, now that we know I can problem solve some curses. even if I don't have the exact cure. Okay, so nothing was said there. So it's possible that now that they are in their final form, they can't just interact. I have to actually have a purpose for starting the interaction, like trading an item. So let's see here. He's got 4 of those, she's got 2, so I'm not really... There, we're gonna try and get him to give her one of those. And she successfully received it, which is great because I pressed the B button on his device and he actually gave it. So that's great. Before we go today, one last thing I wanted to do was give you guys a glimpse at their updated spell rosters. So here are their cures. We've got the crow feather. That looks like an eyeball in a jar. This is the card, the white newt and the black newt, or white and black lizard. And then what to me looks a bit like algae, but I think it's technically considered roots. Yeah, it's considered roots. And then in the curses, he now has a curse I hadn't seen before. That is the wind pouch, which reduces the enemy's magical power and protects your witch in a moderate amount. The mouse we've seen, the poop, we know what that does, right? This is cursed cutlery. That's the one that causes them to eat until they become obese. This curse here is the cocktail, which I believe is just to make the enemy witch drunk, though the manual isn't exactly clear. And it looks like that's all we have for today. So I hope you're doing well. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!